Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yata Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishkam Vitam Cha Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sesha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanagam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Mane Vishwagurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noi Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanum Suchandabaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Baranam Vairagya Vidyampurim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Vandetam Shubhanam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shridharam Vanchakopatarubhyascha Kripasindubhyevacha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Antya-lila chapter 4, Sanatan Goswami visits the Lord at Jagannath Puri. Verse number 1. Vrindavanat puna praptam Shri Gora Sri Sanatanam Neha patad avan snehat shudam chakre parikshaya. When Sanatan Goswami returned from Vrindaban, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu affectionately saved him from his determination to commit suicide. Then after testing him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu purified his body. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaurabhakta Vrinda. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Sri Nityananda Prabhu, all glories to Sri Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nilachala hoite rupa gode jabe gela Mathura hoite sanatana nilachala aila. When Srila Rupa Goswami returned from Jagannath Puri to Bengal, Sanatan Goswami went from Mathura to Jagannath Puri to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jharikanda vanapate aila ekela chaliya kabu upavas kabu charvana koriya. Sanatan Goswami walked alone on the path through the Jharikanda Forest in central India. Sometimes he fasted and sometimes he would eat. Jharikander jaler doshe upavasa hoite katre kandu hoilarasa pare kajuyate. Because of bad water in the Jharikanda forest and because of fasting, Sanatan Goswami contracted a disease that made his body itch. Thus he was afflicted with itching sores from which fluid oozed. So, see, Sanatan Goswami, due to the water and fasting, contracted some kind of skin disease which had oozing sores from his body. It was liquid, so. Nirvedo hoilapate korana vichar nichajati deho mora atyanta asar. In disappointment, Sanatan Goswami considered, I am of a low caste and my body is useless for devotional service. Jagannath gele tara darshana napaimu prabhura darshana sada korite narimu. When I go to Jagannath Puri, I shall not be able to see Lord Jagannath, nor shall I always be able to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because of having taken employment in the Muslim government, Sanatan and Rupa Goswami never tried to enter into the temple of Lord Jagannath because they considered they were outside the normal Hindu society. So here he says, when I go to Jagannath Puri, I shall not be able to see Lord Jagannath, nor shall I always be able to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he's considering, because he has these sores on his body, he doesn't want to contaminate Mahaprabhu if Mahaprabhu touches him. Mandira nikate shuni tara vasastiti, mandira nikate jaite moranahi shakti. I've heard that the residential quarters of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are near the temple of Jagannath, but I shall not have the power to go near the temple. Jagannathara sevaka pere karya anurode tara sparsha hoile mora habe aparade. The servants of Lord Jagannath generally move about tending to their duties, but if they touch me, I shall be an offender. Tate jari edeho malostane diye dukkha shanti hoy ara sadgati paye. Therefore, if I sacrifice his body in a good place, my unhappiness will be mitigated, and I shall attain an exalted destination. So sometimes people think like that they find themselves in an unhappy situation in their mundane life, so they think if they can give up their body in a holy place, then they'll attain some elevation. It appears like Sanatan Goswami is thinking in this way, which it'll be shown in this chapter that it's not the proper way of thinking. Mahaprabhu didn't accept it, but that's the way Sanatan Goswami was thinking. Jagannatha Ratha Jatra Hoibena Bahir Tara Ratha Chakai Charimuk Esharir. During the Rathayatra festival, when Lord Jagannath comes out of the temple, I shall give up this body under the wheel of his car. Mahaprabhu Ragayara Deki Jagannath Rate Deho Charimu E Parama Purushartha. After seeing Lord Jagannath, I shall give up my body under the wheel of the car in the presence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This will be the highest benediction of my life. Eta nischay kore nilachali aina loke puche haridas tani utarila. Having made this resolution, Sanatan Goswami went to Nilachala, where he asked directions from people and approached the residence of Haridas Thakur. Haridas ser koila deho chanana bandhan Jani Haridas Tare Koila Alingan. He offered his respects to the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur, who knew him and thus embraced him. Mahaprabhu Dekite Tara Utkanti Taman Haridas Kohe Prabhu Asibena Ekan. Sanatan Goswami was very eager to see the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, Haridas Thakur said, the Lord is coming here very soon. Because Mahaprabhu would go see Haridas Thakur when Mahaprabhu would, at midday, would go bathe in the ocean. And before bathing, he would go by the place where Haridas Thakur was staying, Siddhibaku, it's near the ocean. Hinakale Prabhu Upala Bogadekiya Haridase Milite Aila Bhaktagana Loya. At that very moment, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after visiting the temple of Jagannath to see the offering of Upala Bhog, morning refreshments, came with his other devotees to see Haridas Thakur. Prabhu deke duhe pane dandavadhaya, Prabhu alingila haridasare utaya. Seeing Mahaprabhu, both Haridas Thakur and Sanatan Goswami immediately fell flat like rods to offer obeisances. The Lord then lifted Haridas and embraced him. So they're offering Dandavat Pranams full dandavats to Mahaprabhu. Haridas Kohe Sanatana Kore Namaskar, Sanatane Deki Prabhu Hoila Chamatkar. Haridas Thakur said to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, here is Sanatan Goswami offering his obeisances. Sing Sanatan Goswami, the Lord was greatly surprised. Sanatana Alingite Prabhu Agu Hoila Pache Boge Sanatana Kohite Lagila. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came forward to embrace him, Sanatan backed away and spoke as follows. Morena Chuniya Prabhu Paron Tomara Pai Eke Niche Jati Adama Ara Kandu Rasagai. My Lord, please do not touch me. I fall at your lotus. I fall at your lotus feet. I am the lowest of men, having been born of a low caste. Besides that, I have infections on my body. Balakare Prabhutare Alingana Koila Kandukleda Mahaprabhu Sri Ange Lagila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, however, embraced Sanatan Goswami by force. Thus the moisture oozing from the itching sores touched the transcendental body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sabbhaktagane Prabhu Milaila Sanatane Sanatana Koila Sabar Charana Bandhane. The Lord introduced all the devotees to Sanatan Goswami, who offered his respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of them all. Prabhu Loya Basila Pindar Upare Bhaktagan Pindaratale Basila Harida Sanatan. The Lord and his devotees sat on a raised platform, and below that sat Haridas Thakur and Sanatan Goswami. Kushala Bharta Mahaprabhu Puchana Sanatane Teho Kohen Parama Mangala Dekinu Charane. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired from Sanatan Goswami about news of his well-being. Sanatan replied, everything is auspicious because I have seen your lotus feet. Mathura Vaishnava Savar Kushala Puchila Sabara Kushala Sanatana Janaila. When the Lord asked about all the Vaishnavas at Mathura, Sanatan Goswami informed him of their good health and fortune. Prabhu Kohe Ihan Rupa Chila Dashamash Ihan Hoite Goregela Hoila Dinadas. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu informed Sanatan Goswami, Srila Rupa Goswami was here for 10 months. He left for Bengal just 10 days ago. Tomar Bhai Anupamer Hoila Ganga Prapti Balo Chila Raghunate Dridhatara Bhakti. Your brother Anupama has now died. He was a very good devotee who had firm conviction in Raghunath, Lord Ramachandra. Sanatana Kohe Nitya Bamshe Mora Janma Arama Anjaya Jata Amara Kuladharma. Sanatana Goswami said, I was born in a low family, for my family commits all kinds of irreligious acts that violate the scriptural injunctions. Hinavamsha Grina Chadi Koila Angikar Tomara Kripai Bamshe Mangala Amar. My Lord, without hatred for my family, you have accepted me as your servant. Only by your mercy is there good fortune in my family. So Sanatan Goswami talks about the position of his family because they were employed in the Muslim government, and therefore they consider themselves outside the Hindu society. Sayanupama Bai Sishu Kala Hoite Raghunatha Upasana Kore Dridachite. From the very beginning of his childhood, my younger brother Anupama was a great devotee of Raghunath, Lord Ramachandra, and he worshipped him with great determination. Ratri dine Raghunatha nama arajana Ramayana nirabade shune koregana. He always chanted the holy name of Raghunath and meditated upon him. He continuously heard about the activities of the Lord from the Ramayana and chanted about them. Ami ararupatara jeshta sahodar amaduha sange teho rahe nirantar. Rupa and I are his elder brothers. He stayed with us continuously. Amasaba sange Krishna kata bhagavata shune tahara parika koelu nami duijane. This is Amasaba Sange Krishna Kata Bhagavata Shune Tahara Parika Koilun Amiduijane. He heard Srimad Bhagavatam and talks about Lord Krishna with us, and both of us examined him. So Sanatan Goswami is the eldest, Rupa Goswami is younger than Sanatan Goswami. Rupa Goswami in different composition songs that he's written, he refers to Sanatan, uses the name Sanatan, and it's a reference in the song. Sometimes it's a reference to Sanat Kumar, and sometimes it means Sanatana, eternal, but it's by its sound it refers to Sanatan Goswami, who Rupa Goswami gives respect to as like his senior brother, but also his guru figure. And then the youngest of the three is Anupama, is the younger brother. And when Rupa Goswami was traveling through Bengal on his way to Jagannath Puri, that Anupama passed away. Amasab Sange Krishna Kata Bhagavat Shune Dahara Parika Koilu Nami Duijane. Anupama heard Srimad Bhagavatam and talks about Lord Krishna with us, and both of us examined him. Shunaha Balaba Krishna Parama Madhur Sondarya Mathurya Prema Vilasa Prachur. Dear Vallabha, Vallabha is also another name that Anupama has, Vallabha, I believe. Dear Vallabha, we said, please hear from us. Lord Krishna is supremely attractive. His beauty, sweetness, and pastimes of love are without limit. Krishna bhajan koratumi amadu harsange tinbai ekatra rahimu Krishna katarange. Engage yourself in devotional service to Krishna. With the two of us, we three brothers shall stay together and enjoy discussing the pastimes of Lord Krishna. So when they refer to pariksha, to examine him, it's like this is examining him in this way. They're suggesting that you can join with us in worshiping Krishna instead of worshiping Ramachandra, but knowing he's attached to Ramachandra. So engage yourself in devotional service to Krishna with the two of us. We three brothers shall stay together and enjoy discussing the pastimes of Lord Krishna. Emata barbar kohe duijan amaduhara morabe kachu firigelaman. In this way, we spoke to him again and again, and because of this persuasion and his respect for us, his mind turned somewhat toward our instructions. Tomar duhara agya ami kemone lagimu dikka mantra deho Krishna bhajana korimu. Vallabha replied, my dear brothers, how can I disobey your orders? Initiate me into the Krishna mantra so I may perform devotional service to Lord Krishna. Itakohe ratri kale korinu korena chindan kemone chadimu Raghunathara charan. After saying this, at night he began to think, how shall I give up the lotus feet of Lord Raghunath? Sabratri krandana kore koila jagaran pratakale amaduhai koila nibidan. He stayed up all night and cried. In the morning he came to us and submitted the following plea. Raghunathara parapadme bechi yachon mata kadite na paron mata paya boravyata. I have sold my head at the lotus feet of Lord Ramachandra. I cannot take it away. That would be too painful for me. Kripa kore moryagya deho duijan janmi janmi sevon Raghunathara charan. The two of you, please be merciful to me and order me in such a way that life after life I may serve the lotus feet of Lord Raghunath. Raghunathara parapadma charanana jai chadibara mana hoile purna fati jai. It is impossible for me to give up the lotus feet of Lord Raghunath. When I even think of giving them up, my heart breaks. Tabe ame duhe tare alingana koilun sadudrida bhakti tomar kohe prasham shilun. Upon hearing this, we both embraced him and encouraged him by saying, they were saying, sadhu, like sadhu, sadhu. You're a real devotee, a real sadhu. This is congratulating him. They instructed him to give up Raghunath, Lord Ramachandra, and worship Krishna, but it was a test. But he said he cannot do that. He cannot. So then they said, sadhu, sadhu drita bhakti tomar. Tabe ame duhetare alingana koilun sadhu drita bhakti tomar kohi prasham shilun. Upon hearing this, we each embraced him and encouraged him by saying, you are a great saintly devotee, for your determination in devotional service is fixed. In this way we praised him. Jevam sharu pare tomar hoy kripalish sakala mangala tahe kande sabaklish.
Someone else asking for...
Well, she told me she was going at 10:30.
He asked me to come get her.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Mars too.
Will you come back here before you leave?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I gotta get my vaccine.
Okay. Jevam sharu pare tomar hoy kripalesh sakala mangala tahe kande sabaklesh. My dear Lord, the family upon which you bestow even a little mercy is always fortunate, for such mercy makes all miseries disappear. Gosai kohen e mata morari gupta purveami parikilun tara evita. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, there was a similar incident concerning Murari Gupta. Formerly I examined him, and his determination was similar. Se bhakta danya je na chade prabhu charan, se prabhu danya je na chade nijajan. Glorious is that devotee who does not give up the shelter of his Lord, and glorious is that Lord who does not abandon his servant. Durdaive sevaka jari jaya anyastane se takora danyatare chuledare ane. If by chance a servant falls down and goes somewhere else, glorious is that master who captures him and brings him back by the hair. Mala hoila tomar ihan hoila agamane egare roha ihan harirasane. It is very good that you have arrived here. Now stay in this room with Haridas Thakur. Stay here. Krishna Bhakti Rasiduhe Parama Pradhan. Krishna Rasa Asvadhana Kora Loha Krishna Nam. Both of you are expert in understanding Krishna Rasa, the mellows of Lord Krishna's devotional service. Therefore, you should both continue relishing the taste for such activities and chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Etabole Mahaprabhu, can you close the door? Etabole Mahaprabhu Antya-lila Govinda Dwaraya Duhe Prasada Pataila. Having said this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got up and left, and through Govinda he sent prasadam for them to eat. Emata Sanatana Rohe Prabhustane Jagannath Chakradeki Korana Praname. In this way, Sanatan Goswami stayed under the care of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He would see the wheel or the chakra on the pinnacle of the Jagannath temple and offer respectful obeisances. Prabhu ase pratidin milena duijane istagoste Krishna kata kohe katakane. Every day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go there to meet these two stalwart devotees and discuss topics of Krishna with them for some time. Divya Prasad Pai Nitya Jagannatha Mandire Taha Ane Nitya Avasya Dena Doha Kared. Offerings of prasadam in the temple of Lord Jagannath were of the highest quality. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would bring this prasadam and deliver it to the two devotees. Ekdina se Prabhu duhare milila sanatane chambite kohite lagila. One day when the Lord came to meet them, he suddenly began speaking to Sanatan Goswami. Sanatana deho tyage Krishna jaripaye kote deho kaneke tabich charite pariye. My dear Sanatan, he said, if I could attain Krishna by committing suicide, I would certainly give up millions of bodies without a moment's hesitation. Deho tyage Krishna na paye paye bhajane Krishna praptyara upay konahi bhakti bine. You should know that one cannot attain Krishna simply by giving up the body. Krishna is attainable by devotional service. There is no other means for attaining him. Deho tyagari jata sab toma dharma tamo rajo dharme Krishna rana paye marma. Acts such as suicide are influenced by the mode of ignorance. And in ignorance and passion one cannot understand who Krishna is. Bhakti bina Krishna kabu nahe premodoy. Prema bina Krishna prapti anyan hoite noy. Unless one discharges devotional service, one cannot awaken one's dormant love for Krishna. And there is no means for attaining him other than awakening that dormant love. Na sadayati mam yogo na shankyam dharma udava. Na sadayati mam yogo na sankyam dharma udava. Na swadhyayas tapastyago yata bhaktir mamorjita. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna said, my dear Uddhava, neither through Astanga Yoga, the mystic yoga system for controlling the senses, nor through impersonal monism, or an analytical study of the absolute truth, nor through study of the Vedas, nor through austerities, charity, or acceptance of sannyas, can one satisfy me as much as by developing unalloyed devotional service unto me. Deo Tyagani Tamodharma Pataka Karana Sarakana Paitate Krishna Charana. Measures like suicide are causes for sin. A devotee never achieves shelter at Krishna's lotus feet by such actions. Preme Bhakti Biyoge Chahe Deho Charite Preme Krishna Mile Sehona Pare Marite. Because of feelings of separation from Krishna, an exalted devotee sometimes wants to give up his life. By such ecstatic love, however, one attains the audiences or the the darshan of Krishna. And at that time he cannot give up his body.